He's Nick, I'm Matt, and we're Insuphishient.
Big money motherfucking Friday. This is, Hollywood Bowls tonight.
I love it.
We had a day off after some amazing San Francisco sets.
We did. We're about to do for some San Francisco sets. Actually,
let's do two.
We're going to do two
sets.
Two sets.
And an encore.
Yeah, we'll do an encore. We'll do the encore this time.
Two sets and did we do the encore yesterday? Yeah, we did.
We did the encore. Listen, we're going to do everybody knows what we're going to do, but
yeah, it's Big Money Friday.
It's Big Money Friday. And
by the way, I can't tell which day of the week the people that listen to our show who are super cool, and it sounded sarcastic. I wasn't sarcastic. I think you guys are. But what is the favorite day of the week? Soundcheck performs pretty well. International Jams seems like it could be a runaway.
Yeah.
Because it's Tuesday and you're like, wow, we're not going to beat that. And then Worldwide Wednesday comes over the top. And then This Day in Phish-themed always outperforms. But then Big Money Friday, usually just everybody tunes in. I think they're happy because it's Friday.
Happy because it's Friday. We're going to review. We're a little bit behind 4/23/2025 at the Bill Graham Civic.
I know we don't talk about how they play each song in general. We just kind of thumbs up, thumbs down. But
yeah,
as we go through this set, I'm going to break that rule because holy shit.
Listen, let's start out set one simple, man. Breezy opener, laid back. Just, I enjoyed every minute of this one. People are talking about this kind of going against the New Year's Eve simple from a few years ago.
Well, that's dumb.
It's dumb, but this is what people are doing in this fucking atmosphere.
So, this simple for me took a while to take off.
Yep.
Simple is, for me, the band needs to buy in to the set as Trey's, brewing it for them to really pull it off.
Agreed.
And then it kind of started to reach its peak, and I thought, this is good. And then, holy shit, on a fucking dime, Fishman and Trey go right into Punch You in the Eye. And it was as good as the New Year's Eve was going through your mind into chalk dust. It was like, holy fuck. I actually swore out loud, Eliza. I swore out loud, fuck.
You're going to have to put in the money jar for her.
Dude.
You told her that you wouldn't fucking swear.
I did.
My money jar is full. It's fucking full, Nick.
So then on this Punch You in the Eye, they start percolating early in the song.
However, not the most well executed Punch You in the Eye.
Oh, I think it was completely by design, though. So they jammed out an intro.
So it was completely by design that at one point they realized, oh, wait, this is too fast. We have to slow it down. Then they slowed it down. Dude, these are the things that you miss because you're not a musician.
They played the landlady for the first time in Punch You in the Eye. Fishman and Trey went and instead of doing the fast landlady, they went at landlady speed completely on purpose.
That's the kind of landlady you want. Someone showing up in a nightgown and a fucking frock.
Holding like what's that? Cava martini, right? No alcohol,
yeah,
but you're going to get weird.
You want her to be Magda from fucking, what the hell was that movie with Ben Stiller? Something about Mary, the lady that she was living with, Magda. That's what you want as a landlady.
Hey, yeah, there you go.
Following up with a gumbo to this gumbo. Get the fuck out of here with this thing.
So I knew you were going to be super excited about the gumbo, and you were going to completely jump over the fact that Punch You in
saucy as fuck.
It was great. It had spice. There was shrimp. There was the andouille sausage was fucking delicious.
Linguiça.
But listen, that Punch You in the Eye, normally at the end, they have 2 or 3 rounds where Trey and Paige go back and forth. They cut it down to 2, and it was perfect.
It was perfect. And Trey sounded super crispy in that song.
Yeah. So I think it was a new way. I felt like they were experimenting in that Punch You in the Eye. I don't think they were flubbing, and I think it was great. And then they experimented again
with
in Gumbo.
Paige cooked up a Manteca teases, man. Trey flirted with tweezer licks, man. What the fuck?
So, I do have theories on these Manteca teases. If Paige does it, it's a little different because I do think Paige has more wherewithal as he's playing than Trey. But if Trey accidentally just goes beep, boop, beep, beep doo beep. He's just jamming, and someone's like, "Hey man, that's Manteca tease." It's like, no, it's a Manteca sound alike. There's a difference.
I mean,
Crab in
Manteca
the
has,
shoe mouth.
yeah, it's got a very specific sound to it. Reba. I think this Reba is buttery smooth, man.
This is a Reba literally for the ages. I mean, I would put it against almost any other, except for maybe 5 Rebas of all time. This thing holds up so good.
Masterclass.
And then, Fishman for once wasn't being the evil devil.
He didn't pull the trigger, man.
He didn't. Trey just said musically, "Hey, I'm going to wrap it up." And then Fishman wrapped it up.
It was just like, cool, man.
But it was a really long time where they stayed in that peak
I love that
cloud. One of the best Rebas. I listened to it twice already today.
And masturbated once to it.
Oh, dude. This new Phish is like on the... Remember that?
But now they're trying to start to feel each other because Trey's starting to push things and everybody's having to fucking step it up a notch. Fishman's coming to the plate with that. Mike is starting to figure it out. I think it wasn't making him feel good for a while. Paige is struggling a little bit. Paige is not ready for the
we'll get to Mike
the
at
fireball.
Some point in set 2 where Mike was like, "Dude, I'm ready to fucking party."
Yeah.
But no, this is like Boner Jams Phish, and every night there's 1 or 2 songs where you can lay the pipe with that in the background and you will be king.
The Well.
I fucking love this song.
Do you?
What? Yeah, I do. It's like, who is singing with Trey? At one point, like, there's just people screeching, "The Well!"
Yeah.
And it's like, what? And it's all Tom Marshall, which is really cool. And yeah, it's on Evolve. Great song. It's a new song. I love it. Played it a handful of times. I look forward to hearing it again.
Getting to one of the best parts. David Bowie. This one did well. This one aged well.
2 jackasses have a podcast, and one of them keeps saying that they can't play David Bowie, and Phish was like, "Nope, fuck those guys. We can still play this." Pulled it off masterfully. Again, at the end of the song, normally there's a lot of, where they faked fucking tease.
None of that.
They faked it once, they did it really hard, and then they pulled it, and it was perfect.
The build. So they normally do the build like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah.
Nope, like twice. Done.
Yeah, and it was perfect because if you always do it 5 or 6 times, it's predictable. You pull it after 2. I didn't see that coming, and I loved it.
So I guess when we had said, has Phish become too predictable? The answer is no.
I actually think that it wasn't just you and me. You and I were talking about it because the Phish zeitgeist was talking about it, and I think it trickled up. And they have been so unpredictable on where they jam, how they play their songs. Trey is not predictable when you listen to him anymore. Fishman is all over the place in a great way. And I think Mike is starting to build up on this energy. And Paige is back to where Paige was in the 90s, where he's a solid person, but he's clearly player number 2.
He's not MVP this year.
Dude, Trey is the fucking MVP right now.
And Fishman is close second.
Yes, agreed.
Ending with Character Zero, and let me tell you something. My issues with Character Zero recently, they've been so subdued, but this one came out and kicked you square in the schnutz, okay? And I love that.
Just when I get to the schnutz, let me know.
Yeah.
Just so.
What's your schnutz level like today?
What's the fucking schnutz, guy?
Took a fucking 5-minute set break this time. They didn't even fuck around.
No, they didn't. I kind of wish maybe they took a longer one because a lot of that energy, craziness, and like angst that they had, I felt like maybe they blew off in set 1 because set 2 good. Set
Not
1
as
was
good.
greater. Set
Sample
1 was
in the
great.
Jar came out good. Sample in the Jar was good.
It's your classic sample.
Classic sample. Did have energy. Sometimes they come up with sample and you're like, this is lacking energy. Tweezer. 30 fucking minute Tweezer. 30-minute Tweezer.
I talked about it yesterday.
I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean,
did I think it was great? No, I didn't think it was great. I thought it was good.
I love Tweezer. 30-minute Tweezer, 12-minute Tweezer, whatever.
No.
Step into it.
When they do nothing, I don't want to hear it. Cut it off.
I was worried that
How
Gumbo
great-
was going to do nothing.
What if, well, I mean, Gumbo just kind of always just sort of does not much, but what if they just did the set parts of Tweezer and then ended it, no jam? And then
I would love that.
the jam came 4 shows later.
Or like 3 songs later.
Not 3 songs, 4 shows later.
By the way, something's very missing from this set list and this encore.
We're not
Speaking
there
of-
yet. Lonely
Speaking
Trip.
of shows later.
Lonely Trip. It was a Lonely Trip.
That's close. That's the closest song to a pee break song of this concert.
Yeah, that's a PP break. That's a PP break.
Yeah.
PP break. Cross-eyed and painless.
Still
Full synth mode, heavy and funky.
agreed.
Paige had that place thumping with fucking
Yeah.
Cross-eyed.
Yeah, he was. This was a more predictable song for them. It's a cover. Everybody was kind of sticking to their parts, and when they're doing that, Paige is just outshining like the North fucking Star, baby.
Pillow Jets. All right.
Christie's favorite song.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On the Pillow Jets of Sound.
It's a bridge too far for me.
I don't think it is, man. I don't think it is. I think it's right up your alley. You're just being weird.
It doesn't mean I don't like it.
All right, we'll skip over Pillow Jets because it was good. It was good. It was a tight jam. You enjoy myself.
They're working on it. Finally. This one, a couple of changes in the set parts. Did you notice that?
That were not good.
There's this thing where Trey used to have 4 notes that is now very clearly 3 notes, which I think is fine. It's like you said yesterday. I don't know if it was on the show or on the phone. They've kind of cut out some of the parts and kept the meat and bone, so you're still getting the experience. Yeah, it was fine by me. Paige's solo,
the jam though.
oh yeah,
The
Paige's
jam was
solo
great.
was whatever.
The set parts were kind of weak, man. I mean, they hit all the spots, but the set parts, when you take away the nuance, man, you kind of kill the song. You can't just strip the fucking good stuff from there. You got to have all the marrow. You got to have all the fucking juice.
The juice.
You got to get the juices,
Dude,
man.
have you seen those Australian twins that when they talk in unison?
No.
Oh my God, you need to find that clip. It is like the first time you listen to it, your brain hurts because you're like, what did I just hear? And then you start craving it and you need it.
Oh,
much
wow.
like you need
I did
Trey's solo.
This You Enjoy Myself solo was to the yesteryears of old, man. Like, it had such a really cool build up. I really liked how they took it like really slow, really brought it down, and just did a really nice way of building it up. And I thought it had it, man. It had the spice.
I was nervous that it wasn't going to get it. And then Trey was like, hold on a sec. Brought it right to where it needed to be. And then Mike,
then you're like,
out
whoa!
of nowhere, just fucking did full fucking frontal in front of everybody to close the set.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Trow, and that was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
So, shout out.
Encore, Waiting in the Velvet Sea.
I cried, not gonna lie.
Dude, you're such a bitch.
I'm like, no one else will set your clocks.
I might leave.
I've been waiting in the...
And then First Tube. I think First Tube was should have been first.
First Tube should have been at the end of set 1. For me, that's like Trey's victory lap when he knows he's fucking laid you all out. He's like, and now I'm going to play you First Tube because Carlos Santana is the man. The song, I get to pretend I'm him. And he did set 1 lay absolutely everybody the fuck out. So good for you, Trey. You earned the First Tube.
Yeah.
You earned it.
This show rating got 4.3.
Okay.
Highlights Tweezer Lonely Trip Cross-eyed might be the jam segment run so far. Maybe.
That was yeah.
Maybe.
We need to and I'll spearhead this. If enough people are super excited, I would like to do a Reddit style with Phish, right? We're just talking about songs, jams, concert shows. People upvote, downvote, and let's kind of see what they're doing. Maybe somebody's doing it right now.
I don't think anybody's doing it right now.
If you are doing it, let us know. If you're not doing it, I would like to see it because I hate jam chart. I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. I don't know who gets to vote. And I think that the only thing they do is they just pick, well, it went over 17 minutes, so it's got to make the jam chart. It's like, well, that's not.
Do you think anybody
Great.
actually enjoys Steam, or do we just tolerate it, to the next song? I just tolerate it.
Steam?
Yeah, I just
You don't
tolerate
even
it.
tolerate Steam.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're fucking lying to our fans here. We don't tolerate Steam. They just do it because they got a fog machine and they're like, we need a song for our fog machine. And then they do, okay, let's do Steam.
It's a fog machine song.
Yeah, it's a fog machine song. I mean, I like gimmicky bits. Have you ever seen our show? It's Big Money Friday.
Big Money Friday, Testicle Tuesdays.
No. So we got about 5 minutes left of the show.
Yeah. What do we got?
I'm sorry we had to bounce out early yesterday. Scheduling conflict. So everybody who was flexible, high five. Everybody who wasn't flexible, sorry. But I've noticed something. We're now in our fifth or sixth show. We've had no repeats of any songs.
None.
And I kind of get the vibe that we're not going to get any repeats. They've only got 3 shows left. I can think of a bunch of songs that haven't been played.
There's a fuck ton of songs that haven't been played.
And I can think of
46 days.
They played that 2 nights ago.
The MoMA.
They played that 2 nights ago.
Cities.
Are you just reading the show from 2 nights ago?
Plasma.
I mean, where's Lizards?
Where the fuck is Lizards?
Yeah. And I would obviously never really suggest playing a different song than the songs they played because
Where's AC/DC Bag?
AC/DC Bag. Lizards. Gula P.
Gula.
Yeah.
Catapult.
No, that's not a real song. Meat Stick, though, would be great.
Nobody needs to hear Meat Stick.
I do kind of feel like maybe we're out of big money songs, though, right? Like, if you think about it, Harry Hood, Tweezer,
Fast
Slave,
Enough for You.
Fast Enough for You would be phenomenal.
Right?
Yeah. What about, have we heard a Gogi?
Have we heard a Fly Famous Mockingbird?
Have we had a real bust out?
Have we had a Fuck Your Face?
We have not.
Right.
Yeah.
Have we had a Ghost?
Yes.
We did?
I think we had a Ghost.
We had Gaiuti?
I think we had Ghost Night 1. We haven't
had
no
had Harpua?
Ooh, there's going to be no more Harpuas.
Dude, stop saying shit like that. We had It's Ice, no Joy, no
It's
Julius.
Ice oh my God. What about
Lawn
more?
Boy, Leaves.
I'm pretty sure that...
Life Saving Gun, Limb by Limb, Llama. Dude, come on. Megillah.
There's never going to be another Megillah.
Fuck you.
It's true. What about an A-Train? Phish, if you're out there...
Take the A-Train. Stop being pussies. Don't be afraid.
Okay. Yikes. That's
Mango
too hard.
Song. NICU.
No.
What do you mean
Mango
no?
Song, yes.
No, you don't like NICU?
I think... So I was talking to the wife...
No Ocelot?
Ocelot's rare. Super rare. What about No Alaska?
No Alaska. No.
That's also rare.
No Poor Heart.
Poor Heart would be nice. I'd take a Poor Heart. I'm excited. 3 shows. No
Rift.
debuts.
No Rift.
No Rift.
There's so many songs.
I think we're going to get some repeats too.
God damn it.
Well, I mean, come on. You need your set closers, and they've kind of played all their set closers.
Bullshit. There's so much more they can go through. That's the other half of what they need to be doing. They need to be diving deep and finding some of these songs.
Or taking existing songs that aren't set closers and making them.
Where's Round Room?
Is that a set closer?
Yes.
What about, what's the Page song, Strange Design?
Strange Design.
What's that one where he just sits out there by himself and everybody else leaves early? Squirming Coil.
Squirming fucking Coil.
What about Lawn Boy?
How about Taste?
Taste would be good.
What about
Tila?
What?
Now I'm talking myself back into it. They're going to do 8 shows.
The Birds of a Feather Man.
You're right. Birds is a great set closer.
Divided Sky.
Divided Sky could be a mid. What's that one? The Howling. You hate that one. I love
that one. The Horse. Landlady.
So I was gonna.
What the fuck?
They played Landlady.
Okie Pa, the sloth.
I was gonna say.
I mean, just the wedge.
I would have opened set 2, the wedge. I would have opened set 2 with the horse into Silent in the Morning. You gave us the fieristy set 1 ever. Go into set 2, take a small victory lap. The horse into Silent in the Morning gets everybody right where you want them to do.
You're silent
and then feast.
in the morning.
Feast.
I mean, does it really get people?
Does it get you going?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that the horse in Silent in the Morning does not get people going.
Right, but that's because you already did set 1 so hard, trying to match that energy, no bueno. So start off with something that everybody loves.
Yeah, but
everybody loves Horse Silent in the Morning.
No, there are people that said they don't ever want to hear it again.
Are you kidding me?
No. I love that song.
That's really inappropriate, guys.
Yeah, highly inappropriate.
Yeah.
Great shows, man. I'm really interested to hearing the Hollywood Bowl. That's a very different venue.
You might have a hot take, but my question to you is, will we hear a Doors song from the Hollywood Bowl?
Why? Because they played the Hollywood Bowl once?
I feel like they're the most famous band to ever play the Hollywood Bowl. I think it's synonymous.
They've already done the Doors.
Right. So are they going to bust one out for it?
Maybe. Probably not. Don't hold your breath, Nick.
He's Matt. I'm Nick. We are insufficient. Hey.
All right.
Ooh, we are another week.
We are almost done with spring tour.
I wonder what happened with the Sphere.
It's going down, man.
Yeah,
it's going down.
I think so.
It's going down.
Why is the fucking Dead & Company always there? It's like they moved in.
Because it's the only people that are going to play there. It's the only people. That's become the Dead spot. Like, give me a break. Give me a break. And it's not the Dead. It's John Mayer and his friends.
I mean, I like John Mayer.
Fine. I like John Mayer.
I saw him at Coachella. He put on a nice set.
How sick was that?
It was a nice set.
With Zed?
Yeah.
That was tight. I like that a lot. But he's not a deadhead. Fucking John Mayer. His pink guitar.
I'm not going to stop it.
Yeah.
We got to go a little longer than yesterday. We got to make it up.
Access me.
That would be amazing.
Access me. All of these dreams. All things considered.
I was going to say, what about all things reconsidered? Are you just going through Phish's songs alphabetically?
No.